And then he was like, yo, do you wanna join a party? And I was like, usually I would, because usually I like talking to people, quite energetic and stuff. But right now, and then he said, alright, come on, bro, you can talk to me about your problems and stuff. Like, this was over a voice note. And then I was like, yeah, you know what, I've heard your voice now, like, I feel comfortable, let's talk about it. And I joined the party, and we talked for hours and hours. I explained the whole situation. It's sort of like stories of girls. And one part of the conversation really made me think. And he changed my perspective on it a little bit. But it's not fully cured the thought. So I was saying, like, if she was here with me, living at my mom's house, she'd be having fun, yeah. But I feel like we would have a lot more fun. No, she would be a lot happier if I owned a nice apartment and me and her both hanging out in my apartment, rather than like hanging out in my mum's house when I haven't got a job and haven't got any money and all this kind of stuff. And then he said, well, if she loves me, she'll be happy no matter what, right? And I was like, yeah, I guess, but I'll have like low confidence and low self-esteem in that scenario still, because I still feel like if we weren't here right now, if I had money, if I achieved my goals, I could get us a nicer place to live in, and we could be laying in a nicer bed in a nicer place rather than at my mum's house and you like living here with me. And then he said, yeah, it is true. She would be happier, like in the nicer place. And I know already you're going to be thinking, no, that's not true. But hear me out. He was saying, yeah, she'll be happy in the nicer place because it's a nicer place, you'll be better off, like fun, etc., etc. And then he gave me this. Imagine you go out to a nice restaurant and order like a really expensive burger, and then you go out the next day and go to McDonald's and just get a McDonald's burger. Like, they both taste good, and there's not that much of a difference between them. Like, when you're out getting a McDonald's burger, you're not thinking, oh, I wish I was at a really expensive restaurant right now eating like tastier food. Like, no, like you're happy with like what you're eating. And that changed my perspective on it a bit. I was like, yeah, like she could be happier if we were, in a different place right now, if we were doing a fun activity, if we were, doing something else. She could be a little bit happier. But she's satisfied with just like being with me because she loves me. And she doesn't feel like she wants to be happier. She'll feel like happy in the moment, and she'll be satisfied, and she won't want more. And that's something I'm really insecure about and I have no confidence about. It's that I feel like I need to give you more. Like in December, like we said, even if I take away all my issues, if I'm still in this part of my life where I have no job and I don't think I look good, for me, I'll just be thinking, oh, I don't look good, I could look better. She could be more attracted to me. I could have money. I could treat her better, I could take her to like a nice place, I could have have all these things. But realistically, if you're with me, that's all that matters, right? Like, you won't want more. And that's the difference. In my head, I'm always thinking, oh, I need to provide more for her, I need to give her more, I need to make her happy, I need to make her happier. But maybe you already will be pretty happy. Yeah, like maybe if I didn't do what I did, and you did come over to my house, I'm the most attractive guy in the world. Positive thing there. I wish I could change my whole mindset on that, so I like fully believe it. Like my mindset has been shifted a little bit on it, but I still feel like I should earn a lot of money. You know, I don't think me having a 9 to 5 and looking like an average British guy is gonna make me worthy of having someone like you, like someone so kind and caring and pretty. I don't think I deserve that. I'm just average looking and earning average wage. I need to earn a lot of money. Like I wanna have a family with you and raise the kids in a nice house and send them to the best schools in the best neighbourhoods and go on holidays with you and travel the world. And I can't do that if I have a 9 to 5. But yeah, another thing I was just thinking about afterwards though when I stopped talking to him was I don't want you to only be happy around me. You get to know me for a week. Like, let's say you get to know me for a week. We hang out in my bedroom, watch Netflix, go and get some food, come back, like, whatever you want to do. And then let's say you meet another guy who is better looking than me and has more money than me and has a similar personality to me. He's funny, he's really caring, he looks after you. Let's say you meet him for a week. In my head, I have a much better time with that guy. And that's what I like. Because I want to be the best. I don't want you to think, oh, I'm having the best time right now just because I love this person. I want it to be, I'm having the best time. I'm with this person. Like, for them, like, this person is making this the best time ever. Not my feelings towards them. Yeah, but I guess falling in love is a very, like, personal thing, isn't it? I guess, like there are thousands of guys in the world that you could potentially fall in love with. And I just think to myself, like, why me? Yeah. I guess I'm not proud of myself and not happy in myself, and I don't think that my personality can outweigh all of these other guys' qualities. Like there are a lot of rich guys, good-looking guys out there that are really kind and caring and funny, and I don't think my funniness and kindness and caringness, it's not a word I know, but I don't think my personality, my good qualities, can outweigh the other guy's good qualities, plus the money, plus the looks, plus, having good friends. Like, I don't know, I don't think it can outweigh it. There's some sort of superhuman who has like some sort of superhuman personality who's like way funnier than everyone else, way kinder than everyone else, way more caring. You've never met another guy who's like as funny, kind and caring as me your whole life. And like you genuinely don't believe there is any other guy on the planet who is as funny and caring and kind as me. And maybe it works, but even when I fix my issues and I'm at my absolute best, there are going to be guys who are like very, very close to me in terms of personality, and if they have all these other qualities on top of it, then I feel like they're more desirable than me. So that's when I don't want it to be like just a love thing. I want it to be, if you met me for the first time and you met every other guy in the world for the first time, you'd still pick me, you'd still have the most fun with me, you'd still be happiest with me. Because then I'll be happy, then I'll be confident in myself. But, I'd hate it if you just are in love with me and then you say, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm around you. And it's just because you're in love. Just because those feelings are there. I know there's a reason those feelings are there in the first place. But I don't know, like you didn't fall in love with me when you were in my bedroom, you fell in love with me over the internet. It would be a different scenario. Maybe there's other guys in the world that can make you happier when you're like sitting next to them in real life. Like we've never sat together in real life. We don't know what that's like. Anyway, that perspective shift that guy gave me is really, I don't know, it's making me think a lot, and it's kind of making me accept myself a little bit more. Because I always say to whenever someone says, oh, you shouldn't like care about your looks so much, you shouldn't care about how much you make so much, I always just say like, no, like I like caring about it because it makes me want to improve it. I don't want to be okay with how I look now. I don't want to be okay with bad skin, bad teeth, all this stuff. I want to put all the effort into my looks as much as I can, so I look the best I possibly can, and then be okay with how I look, and be proud of it. But right now I'm not even doing that. Like I'm not even going to brush my teeth before I sleep tonight. And my excuse is because it's really late. It's 6 in the morning. My excuse I'm telling myself is, oh, it's really late, I might wake people up, I'll put my electric toothbrush on. Stupid excuses. Yeah, even when I care about how I look, I still got to put the effort in. So maybe, you just need to find a way to improve my mood and get all this stuff done. But yeah, I really love you, Emmy. I really hope we can meet one day and I can, meet the real Emmy. The Emmy who can be herself and be comfortable around me and be happy. It's probably a bad thing, but I keep on thinking about how pretty you are. Like, I think I'm too focused on looks. The first thing I think of when I think of you is how fucking good you look. I sent some pics of you to the guy I was talking to from the party tonight. I didn't get your consent, I'm sorry, because you didn't reply to my Snapchat stuff, and I think you're upset. That's why. But yeah, I hope it's okay. I just sent some things. That picture. Balance it out more. Like I wish I could just meet you and just like spend a day with you and just like really get to know your personality, and like when you're upset I can just get to hug you and feel your touch, your hair, hold your hand, like look you in the eyes. We'd have such a fun time if you were in my bed. It's such a fun time. Not even sexually. I don't want to do sexual things. Because I haven't money too. I told this guy as well. He's already practicing that. But yeah, I don't want to have any sexual before marriage. Unless you really persuaded me somehow, but you won't be able to do that. But no, so yeah, non-sexual. If you it's in my bedroom right now, just like sitting on my bed. It's such a fun time. I play Plateau next to each other. Would watch your favourite movie / TV show. We would do like staring contests, and then the loser gets a slap. We could think of so many little fun games to play. Truth or dare. Anything too stressful for you right now? Again, because I know I will. Right now. You ever text, you want to get over me and stuff, and you're like sometimes cold with what you say, and you're never really yourself around me and stuff. I feel like if we met and you were like open to us, and you looked into my eyes and you told me you loved me, and we could like be comfortable, and we could, not talk about the past, and we could start a new relationship. We could work on it together. We could have the best communication ever. Then it would just be amazing, and I'd fall in love all over again, and I'd fall so deep in love. Like right now I already am, but it's still a part of it is, you control my serotonin, you control my dopamine, you control my happiness. I don't think you can fully let go and love someone if they control your happiness, because there's still going to be that, not loving the person, it's loving the rush of dopamine. I do love you as a person, but I need to get rid of that. Loving the high that you give me. need to just love you and care about you. Emmy, the person. And also, I'm not sure if I can love you a little bit less, to be honest. Maybe just balance it out a bit more. It needs to be like at least half looks, half personality. But every time I think of you, I just think about the fucking looks. Like, and it's not your fault, because your personality hasn't really come through to me that much, because obviously I fucked you up and you couldn't speak. Obviously it's hard to get personality through like texts, and especially if you're not comfortable saying certain things around me because you feel like, you know, you're gonna upset me. That's obviously a massive issue. And then me hurting you, and then I feel like you haven't properly been yourself around me once. Like, me that loves me and wants to get to know me and is fully comfortable around me. Like, I feel like I haven't experienced that Emmy yet, and it is my fault. Yeah, big mistakes. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking to you right now. Like, I feel like I'm actually talking to you right now, and I feel very like at peace and comfortable, and I love it. Let's just be quiet. See. Just imagine if I had some money and I could come to Dubai and we could meet. We could start a new loving relationship with ourselves and comfortable and just have amazing communication and care about each other more than anything. And a certain someone having issues. And then in December, you come to London. You go and stay at my mum's house for a while. She would 100% let you stay, by the way, because she knows about you now. Oh my god, that would be so amazing. I'd be like, Mum, Emmy's coming to London. Can she stay here for a week? And she'd be like, yeah, sure. And I'd be like, thank you. Oh my god, the happiness inside my body at that moment would be fucking amazing. Like, the excitement I'll feel. And then you come and, like, drive, of course, so I'll go pick you up. You get in the car. And then we go for, like, a drive and get something to eat. And then we eat in the car. And then we drive back to my house. And we're like, oh my god, Emmy, you're about to stay here for a week with me. Oh my god. I want you so bad, Emmy. I really want to get to know you on a deeper level when there's no, like, resentment and hate towards me. But right now, I don't blame you for it. I feel really happy right now. I feel happy knowing that maybe you're listening to this. maybe you're not, but I hope this mood lasts. I wish I could hug you, I wish I could kiss you. Imagine right now you're listening to this and you're with someone else. Imagine. That was so sad. Shit. What's the law of attraction? Been watching loads of videos on that recently. Well, putting in my liked videos anyway. Like visualization and the law of attraction and listening to manifestations during sleep and stuff. I should make a video of myself for 8 hours on repeat saying, you and Emmy will be boyfriend and girl. No. You and Emmy will be husband and wife. You and Emmy will be husband and wife. Like brainwash myself into be husband and wife. I get up really fucking early every day. I go out for my run around the park. I stretch. I meditate. I read my books. Listen to audiobooks on my run. I learn about the business. I start my business. I talk to other people in the business field. I get a mentor. I pay for a coach for the business. I learn to trade. I'll, do my face exercises, do my jaw exercises, work out when I need to, weightlifting, eat all my foods, be on top of everything. That would give me the best chance with you. And that would just be amazing. I love you. I wish we were together in real life. And we had a solid plan for the future. Like the exact year we're going to get married. And how we're going to do it. Financially, and where the wedding's going to be. And where we're going to live. And where we're going to travel to. And, just us, looking into each other's eyes, saying we love each other, it's literally my dream. I'm gonna write this thing in my notes tomorrow about, try and manifest it. I'm gonna write, you're married to Emmy, brackets, your dream girl. You've just got married to her. You're travelling the world with her, sleeping and waking up in the same bed as her every single day. You're spending all your time with her. When you're not travelling, you go and visit each other's families. So, for example, we'll come to London, talk to my family, show the pictures of where we went, talk about our experience, give my mum some presents, give the family some presents, my brother, my sister, my dad, etc. See what they've been up to, catch up, sleep in my bedroom here at my mum's house for a week or two, and then go out again, go travelling, see the world, see some sunny locations, some snowy locations, go skiing or snowboarding, try all these activities I've never done before. And then we go see your family for a week or two. I'm not sure if your family would let me. Actually, if we're married, your family probably let me sleep in the same bed as you. That's right. If not, I'll go on the couch or catch up. You watch a movie with your family. Yeah, it'd be really good. And honestly, I don't think the religion. She can get along with him. I hope your parents will be able to accept it. And she's not gonna teach you, is she? I'm gonna be doing my prayers every day. Eating the correct food. Definitely not spicy with alcohol. This is sort of long, calm voice note, and I don't know, my brain is just being filled with joy right now because I'm just thinking about like everything that work out. You know, getting our families involved, like you saying you would run away when we were together if they wouldn't accept me, like, no, like, your family is important to you, so I'll get their approval, and, you know, I'll be your dad's best friend, and we'll be on good terms, and we'll go and see them, and, you know, it'll be good. If you don't stop loving me, I was talking to the German guy in the party, and every time I said that you love me, and, you know, every time I mentioned you loving me, he always said, "Yep, but you know that inevitable time when she'll stop loving you. Like, you know, eventually she's gonna stop loving you, right? Like, it's gonna happen. Like, she'll stop loving you at a certain point." He said that a few times, and I hope he's not right. But, you know, you don't get what you want, you get what you deserve. So I need to deserve you. And I can't do that by crying all the time, can I? So instead of crying, I need to try and find another way of being productive. The mood I'm in right now, I like this mood. I'd love it if I was in this mood all the time. Where I feel like, you know, there could be a future and I'm thinking about how amazing it would be and I'm getting happy. I'm not thinking about you with other guys. But when I wake up in the morning, most mornings I wake up and I just think, oh, I haven't got any. Oh, the other guy could touch her today. Oh, what's this man? Eat it. Because I really love you. I want us to work out.